Hey everyone, I'm Heba and welcome back. I'd like to do a get ready with me because we will be celebrating my birthday today. Actually, this video will go live on my birthday, but this is the weekend before, and it's the only time when we can celebrate my birthday with our kids. So I thought I might do a fun get ready with me using some new products and some of my favorite products. I'll be turning 54 and it's just a number. I don't feel like I'm 54. I may look like I'm 54. My joints may act like I'm 54, but I don't feel like I'm 54. It's just a number, and actually I'm proud of it. Everything that you see, the smile lines, the frown lines, the scars, it represents my life. So I wear it proudly. Let me go ahead and pull you in closer because I need to get ready so we can celebrate with our kids. So the eyeshadows that I'm going to use is this new palette that I got. It's from Eyeshadow. And I was wearing this in my empties video and several of you commented on my eye look, so I thought I might use this palette today to celebrate my birthday. And look at this packaging. It looks like an oyster. How it has that texture and those grooves there. It's kind of raised like that. Very different. It does come with a pouch. It's canvas material. And the palette that I have is corporate colors. And here are the shades in here. Very pretty. Neutral, shimmery, and matte shades. It's lightweight and long-lasting with easy to blend textures. The compact encourages the wearer to apply with the fingertips. Intense, pure, and radiant, the colors are housed in a distinctive metal raindrop compact. So he describes this as a raindrop. I guess I can see that. But to me, it looks like an oyster. I did use this palette before and I liked what I was seeing and liked the shades that I went ahead and ordered 2 more palettes. They haven't arrived yet, but I'll put pictures here if they do come in before my birthday of what I got. One is Metal Boots in the Snow, and that one looks very pretty. The only thing is that it does not have a matte shade, so I'll try to work with that one. But I do love those 3 shades in the middle. And that one was a new one that came, I believe, maybe several weeks ago, maybe last month. And then he came out with this new one, Fête Noire. This one looks kind of scary, but I was intrigued with this palette. And I also got a couple of their eye pencils, so I wanted to try those too. And I have tried one of their hand creams. It came in a, I believe, an advent calendar or a special edition box, and it's quite nice. But let's go ahead and swatch this palette. The pans are quite small, just enough for your finger. Well, I don't know, it depends on your finger. I have fat fingers. This is Letterhead, which is a pearly, luminous light ivory. And that one's got quite a punch. Next is Eraser, a pearly, fresh, rosy beige. And this one's more of like a shadow topper. Let me blend this one down a little bit. There we go. Push Pin, which is a warm matte red clay. And these are very creamy. And the next one is my favorite shade. And this one is Manila, a shimmering dark khaki. And the last one, it's kind of a small pan for my finger to get into. But this is Stylo, a shimmering dark brown. So here are the shades in this palette. And I have to say that this one is a pretty color story. I do like that it has a matte because that's how I prefer to wear shadows. I need a matte shadow for my crease. But the other shades are very pretty. Let me go ahead and prime my eyes with the Hourglass eyeshadow primer, and I'm almost out. I'm squeezing every last bit out. Okay, got a little bit left. Using the Yano Series brush 06, I'm going to go in with this matte shade Push Pin, and I'm going to place that in my crease. I love this brush because it doesn't drag on my aging eyes, and they are aging very well. It blends out very nicely. It's not showing any texture and it's not drying. It's very pretty. And I'm just placing this in the crease, not in the outer corner of my lid. And then just blend, blend, blend. Now let's go in with this last shade, Stylos, the shimmering dark brown, and I'm going to use my fingers as per instructions. Didn't do it with the matte because I would prefer that with a brush, but let's apply this shade in the outer corner. Even though this one does say shimmery and you can see a little bit there, it doesn't show much texture on my skin. Because I prefer not to use shimmery shades in the outer corner, especially if it's very shimmery, because it just emphasizes the texture and all that good stuff that comes with age. But this one is a pretty shade for the outer corner. I think I may go in with a brush later though. Let me go in with a pencil brush using the same shade and just kind of pack it more in the outer corner where my finger couldn't reach. So the kids did say that they're going to take us to a restaurant that's near our daughter's apartment. And when I say kids, it's our daughter and her husband and our son and his fiance. They're all my kids. And I think they're gonna take us to a Thai restaurant, so can't wait for that. And of course, they always ask me what do I want for my birthday, and I always say a hug and a kiss. Because I have so much stuff, I don't need anything. I just need their health to be good and a hug and a kiss. I don't ask for much. Let me kind of bring that out to the outer corner underneath the matte shade. Now let's go in with this beautiful green khaki manila. And using my finger, I'm gonna place that in the center of my lid, almost to the inner corner. And we get to see our daughter and her husband's new apartment and to see their cat, our grand fur baby. It's been a while since we've seen him. So yeah, we're excited about going to see the kids for my birthday and to eat some good food. Now I'm going to go in with a flat shader brush with the same shade so I can bring it all the way a little bit higher into the crease where, again, my finger just cannot reach. Just kind of blend that together. Using the same brush, I'm going to go in with this very shimmery shade, Letterhead, and I'm going to place that in the inner corner right there, just to brighten this look up. I'm going to use this shadow topper, let's see, the name of it's Eraser, and I'm going to place it on top of this shadow, the khaki green one. That just kind of gives it a little bit more oomph. Alright, I think that's all I'm going to do. Well, I take that back. I'm just going to go in with the first brush with no product on it and just blend everything out. Alright, there we go. Let me get a makeup wipe and I'm just going to tear it in thirds. I think I messed up with that tear. And just kind of clean up underneath it. Of course, there's no fallout. I just want to make this line a little bit sharper. Since I took away moisture underneath my eyes, I always like to apply a little rosehip seed oil, bring moisture back. Because that just kind of helps with my dry texture that I have underneath my eyes. Now let's go in with some primer, and this is by Guerlain, the Lure Radiance Primer. It has some gold flecks in there, and it has that Guerlain smell to it. It's not too perfumey, very nice. And then my other primer that I like to use is this one by Smashbox Photo Finish Primer. And I'm going to place that in my pore heavy areas, because this one does do a lot of blurring. Let me go in with concealer. This is by Clé de Peau, the clicker concealer. That's what I call it because it clicks. And this one is in the shade Hazelnut. Oops, that one came out a little bit strong there. Overclicked it. Going in with a soft concealer brush and just blend everything out. And let's go in with foundation, and I got my new bottle of the Lisa Eldridge The Foundation. I thought it was called Seamless Skin, but I guess it's the line and the foundation is called The Foundation. I do love the box here. You just raise the lid. Oh, and there's another box. Oh no. Oh, there it is. That is really cool. So this was a card, not the side of the box like I thought it was. Just gives you some information about this foundation, and here it is. Love the bottle. It does come with a flat surface right here, so it'll lay down without rolling around everywhere. It looks like a capsule, and it has the same gold as her lipsticks. But let me shake this up, and I hope I picked the right shade. This is in the shade 22. It was either between this one or 19. It does come with a pump, and let's go ahead and pump some out. Right, and there is the texture of it. It's a little thick. And I'm just going to go one side at a time because this one sets very quickly. But it spreads very nice. Fun fact about my birthday, I share the same birthday with Mickey Mouse. I know, and I'm very happy with that. That's why I love Disney so much. The first Mickey Mouse cartoon on TV was Steamboat Willie, and that debuted on November 18th, 1928. So Mickey and I, we share the same birthday. Kindred spirits. So here's the side with the foundation and no foundation. I think 22 is a good choice. And actually, we haven't been to Disney World in 2 years. Hopefully next year, because we always like to go in October because they have the Food and Wine Festival going on at that time. But yeah, hopefully next year. Now let's go underneath my eyes and let's go in with this matte shade Push Pin. And then stylo and put that underneath my eyes just in the outer corner part. And let's go ahead and put the shade Letterhead and also put that underneath my eyes, but in the corner, inner corner there. I rarely put shadow in the inner corner because it just kind of makes my eyes water. I'm gonna be very gentle and not having any allergies right now. Let me do the rest of my makeup, do my hair, and I'll be right back and we'll finish the rest of my face. I'm back, and for the rest of my eyes, I went in with, let's see, this one was a new product for me. This is the Brow Pencil by Chantecaille. It's a waterproof brow definer in the shade Oak Brown, and so far I'm kind of liking it. Let's see here, it does come with a spoolie on one side, and it has the slanted tip on the other side. So there is Oak Brown. And of course, the Suku Brow Gel in the shade number 1. And then this one just covers the gray hairs that I have in my brows, I know. And my favorite eye pencil by Essence, like I said many times, this is $3. And this one is not black, this is in the shade Dark Brown. Oh no, it's the shade 02, but first, Espresso. And I placed that in the waterline and my lower lash line. Just to kind of soften it up instead of using a black, went with, but first, Espresso. And these eye pencils are very creamy, very pigmented, and they don't move. It doesn't gather in the inner corner of my eye. And of course the NARS Climax eyeliner pen for my top lash line. And then the two mascara that I use, the Lancome Miss Your Big and the Caution mascara by Hourglass. This one's okay. I had it and so I wanted to use it, but it's not my favorite. And a few days ago I went to the salon to color my hair to get rid of those grays. I get a lot of grays here and on my sides, the temple, especially on this side. Not as much this side, but a lot on this side. So I went ahead and got it cut and colored, and this time we did it a little bit deeper or darker. So I kind of like this, especially hiding my grays. Now let's finish with the rest of my face. I'm gonna go in with the Hourglass Ambient Lighting palette in the number 3, and using the Innosheen brush by Sonia G, I'm gonna go in with this middle shade. This one looks good on me as a bronzer. About the foundation, what do you think? You think 22 is a better shade for me? Is it too dark? I know, it was between that one and 19. I thought 21 would be my shade, but I did try it in the Dior video, and that one was just had a red tint on my face. And I believe that one was a neutral red undertone, either neutral red or red neutral. But yeah, that one did have a little bit more of a red tint on my face. Even though it's a little bit lighter than 22, the undertone was a little wrong. I am more of a neutral base. Maybe in the summertime I am a little bit more warmer, but during the winter I am a little bit more neutral, sometimes a little bit more gray. Now I'm going to go in with this first shade and just kind of powder underneath my eyes. This one does a good job of blurring. For this look, I'll be using the Blush Pop from Clinique, and this is in the shade Fig Pop. This one I think will work with this look. At least I hope it does. I love this shade anyway. Gives a matte finish and it just blends very nicely into the skin. Yeah, I know this side, for some reason, the blush just looks a little higher. I think it's just the shape of my cheeks. All right, now for my favorite highlighter. It's the one by Hermes, and it's 01 Permabrass, and it has this beautiful embossing here with the letter H. And we're gonna use it today because of the H for my birthday. And plus, I like this one. Fortunately, the more I use it, the more the engraving will go away, but I'm just gonna use it at the top. I'm gonna try to leave the H alone. And let's use this as a highlight. Very pretty, very subtle, and that's what I like in the highlight. Pop a little bit in the apples of my cheek just to make those a little fuller. Make it look like it's fuller. I do get Botox for my 11s right here at my crow's feet, but it's still there. And I did get cheek fillers probably 4 years ago, and I just didn't like how it looked, so didn't do it again. And also she put fillers here in the corner of my mouth because it's now kind of sunken, but I didn't like how it made my top lip a little small. I noticed that when I got the fillers here and in my cheeks. So I'm just getting Botox now. Now for powder, I'm gonna use the Gold Pearls Meteorites by Guerlain. Love this one too. And here are what that looks like. And using the Master Face by Sonia G, I'm just going to place my brush in there and apply. Another one that has that really nice Guerlain scent. Not too perfumey. And this one just kind of brightens up my face without it looking too powdery. All right, now for lips. And in that Empties video, I used the new lipstick by Lisa Eldridge, Cinnabar. And I thought that one was a little too harsh with this eye look. So I'm gonna try another shade by Lisa Eldridge. I'm gonna go in with the shade Blush. Now here's the lipstick, and let me go in with this foundation. And yeah, it's kind of the same color there. This one does seem a little bit more shinier. Let me see if this will be a good match with this look. I think so. If not, oh well. I think the kids won't mind what lipstick color I use. So I don't want too much of a nude with this look, and I don't want too much of pink with this look. And I think This one may be a little bit too pink, but we're just gonna roll with it. I placed the lipstick now. Let me line my lips. And I finally got the lip pencil in blush. I do like that look when she applies the lipstick and then applies the lip liner. I think this just makes my lips look a little fuller when I do that. And then now let's go in with the lip gloss blush. Let me kind of fluff up my hair a little bit more. All right, you guys, I think this will complete the look so I can go celebrate my birthday with my family. Did I mention how old I'll be in the beginning of the video? I'll be turning 54. If I didn't, I'm 54 years old. And if I did, I'm 54 years old and my memory's starting to fade. And what do you think of the eyeshadow? I really do like it. And I can't wait to see the other two eyeshadow palettes. The one that's dark, I think that one's I'm gonna be really scared of. I'm gonna try to do it. I know I'm probably gonna mess up and look a little scary, but I think we're gonna do it. And what do you think of the color of the foundation? Shade 22 is either that one or 19. Now it looks beautiful. It's not looking too thick, not showing any texture or fine lines. Just looks like my skin. And I hope 22 will kind of be good for me in the winter time. And I do like the packaging of the foundation and the eyeshadow palette. Really different. And I just noticed this on the bottle of the foundation. It does say Lisa Eldridge Seamless Skin. So I'm assuming that is the name of the foundation, not the foundation. I don't know. But so far, I'm liking it. All right, you guys, thank you so much for being here to get ready with me for my birthday. And I'm sure we're gonna have a fun time there. And I'm gonna get my hugs and kisses for my birthday gift. And I can't wait to go to see them, which I actually think we need to go in 5 minutes. Actually, in 7 minutes, I need to get going. All right, you guys, again, thank you so much for watching this video. And if you enjoyed this video, please give me a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button so you can see more videos like this. And you all have a wonderful, wonderful day and happy birthday to me. And I'll see y'all next time. Bye-bye.